serious bacterial skin infection known as cellulitis not only affects the skin, but the deep underlying tissue. It happens when bacteria, mostly streptococcus and staphylococcus, enter through a crack or break in your skin, such as a bruise, burn, cut, or wound, that is usually very painful. Symptoms include fever or chills, swollen glands or lymph nodes, a warm rash with painful red, tender skin. The skin may blister and scab over. If left untreated, cellulitis can rapidly turn into a life-threatening condition. Alan Fedowitz, a patient at Tri-County Podiatry, shares his experience with cellulitis and the outstanding care he received from Dr. Wu.
I took a shower and I noticed a scab on one of the toes of my feet. And like the dummy that I am, I can't leave things alone, so I picked it off thinking nothing of it. And then a few days later I noticed my foot was red, and maybe that was my mistake. I didn't give it the attention it required, I guess. And it got worse and worse. So I came into emergency. I was told I had cellulitis, and one thing led to another, and eventually I had developed into an infection. Well, I was in the hospital for the treatment of my toe, and I felt I required additional attention. And I called this to the attention of the people there. Next thing I knew, Dr. Wu showed up, and I've been his patient ever since. The healing process was excellent. He did an excellent job. And I found with Dr. Wu that he not only is professional in his medical practice, but he has a characteristic that I admire in people, and that is that he cares. So it's just, he goes beyond just being a great doctor. He's a man who cares and wants things to turn out properly. And I find that is part of the cure. I've learned that you have to pay attention to these things, which I've tended to ignore because I've lived, it's always worked out pretty well for me in the past. So, but not so now. Now I have to be more aware of what I'm doing.
You'll find contact information for Tri-County Podiatry when you click the Cellulitis Story Link icon online at yourhometownhealth.com.